In the case against Casey Anthony, new questions raised about where Casey got the money to hire Jose Baez and a defense dream team.
Now, earlier this month, Casey and Baez admitted entering into a retainer agreement. In evidence released last Friday, her grandmother told investigators that Casey made as much as $45,000 in unauthorized charges on her parents' account.
She's also facing more than a dozen felony counts of stealing money from her friend in July. WESH 2's Bob Keeling joins us live. And Bob, why is it anyone's business how Casey is funding her defense team?
Well, because it's illegal for someone to fund their defense using stolen money. And a legal expert we talked to says that this affidavit that Casey signed herself just this month is worthless and does not address the issues that prosecutors are most worried about. Does a 22-year-old woman with no job afford to hire a team of more than a half dozen lawyers and world-renowned forensic experts?
The state by law has a right to determine where the source of that fund is.
In a sworn affidavit, criminal defense expert Richard Hornsby points out that Casey revealed she signed and executed a retainer agreement with Jose Baez. That means she hired him, paying up front for his services. But that raises questions about where she got the money. Just before her July arrest, Casey is charged with draining hundreds of dollars from her friend's checking account. Now her own grandmother says she may have run up $45,000 in unauthorized charges on her parents' account.
A person can't go steal from a bank and then use that same money to hire the best attorney to represent them.
I have absolutely no book deals or no entertainment deals.
In papers filed this month, Baez said his retainer with Casey does not allow him financial gain based on selling the rights to her story. In her own sworn affidavit, Casey said that agreement also does not give Baez any right to sell Kaylee's story.
That affidavit, in many ways, is worthless because it doesn't address the issues that the state's concerned about. Who's paying Jose Baez, and is whoever's paying Jose Baez affecting how he's handling her case? There is no doubt that all of this needs to be revealed.
And prosecutors hope it will be. They have a pending motion before Judge Stan Strickland asking him to inquire. Their fear is that some deal that was done to fund Casey's defense team could lead to the case being overturned on appeal. Martha?
Bob, thank you. New today in the case against Casey, prosecutors have filed yet another amended witness list. Sources telling WESH 2 that the new list is 15 pages long and contains around 250 names of those who could be called to testify against Casey. She's being held without bond on a first-degree murder charge. Last week, WESH 2 was the first station to report the property where Kaylee's remains were found is up for sale. Tonight, we've learned the real estate agent already received one offer. The property is now home to a large memorial for Kaylee and is listed for nearly $90,000. Bounty hunter Leonard Padilla says he offered $50,000 for the land and hopes to establish a permanent memorial to Kaylee there.